Hey, welcome back to Chakra Healing Coaching. My name is JR, my pronouns is he, him, and his, and I'm your chakra coach. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about the chakra assessment. So if you were to go to an individual, a healer, a sound healer, energy healer, and they work with the chakra system, what does that mean? So whenever they do their assessment, typically whenever you come in, you will be lying on a massage table, and they'll do a quick assessment. So the practitioner may do that in different ways, okay? So they may do it just with their hands. They may use other devices like a pendulum. They can use maybe a feather, just different things that they're attuned with or trained with. And they will know, depending on how that flows, if your chakras are good or not, or if something's blocking them, they're going reverse, whatever may be going on with your chakras. And at that time, they'll be able to figure it out, or at least let you know what's going on and what it could be. So, for example, if you come to my coaching, my healing sessions that I do, I prefer to use a pendulum whenever I'm doing the assessment. So a pendulum is just something that the practitioner will use that looks similar to this, okay? Usually it's a crystal or something on the end of it, and they make this in different formats. It may be wood, it could be something that's circular. It depends on what they use, okay? So pendulums are really cool. They're fun to use. I love this. This one's a rose quartz that I got as a gift, and rose quartz, as the pink, is the highest love frequency that we all desire to be at, so I love to have this around and use it when I can. That being said, they usually go around the chakra system in those locations and see what's going on. So for example, if I wanted to assess my heart chakra, I could put that pendulum in front of it and we'll see what happens. We should be seeing a really good circular clockwise rotation, okay? So they could do that you sitting up like this. If you're laying down, it'll do it because it's assessing the energy. So it doesn't mean that you have to be in that exact, look at that go. It doesn't have to be an exact parallel format for it to be able to pick up, okay? It's just that we are trying to attune ourselves with your energy and allow it to let us know what is going on. So if you have blockages, which truly, in essence, there's no way a chakra could be blocked unless you're dead. And I say that because if one of those energy centers was not working, that part of the body would not be working right. So in special occasions, I guess you could say, maybe if someone was paralyzed, that chakra might be impaired, but it still should be flowing, because even though you're paralyzed, that means the nervous system is not working correctly. However, the rest of the body system could still be working around that. So if it was going no rotation at all and not moving, then we would know that there is something that is impairing it, okay? So if there's something that is impairing it, or what they consider blocking, we want to figure out and remove that so the chakra can be rotating the way that it needs to. When the chakras are rotating all of the clockwise and about the same rotation pattern, you are in harmony. Why is that important? Because when you're in harmony, your body is actually in a, what the medical profession calls it is, homeostasis. So homeostasis means that you are in alignment with your body, mind, soul, and spirit. So typically, whenever a medical professional is learning about homeostasis, it's like you have the right amount of electrolytes or something like that within your body. However, when we look at it on a holistic viewpoint, if you are in homeostasis, your whole body is flowing the way it needs to. So they will be able to do a quick assessment, like if I want to do my throat, you kind of just see what's going on. And if you are attuned with energy, if you get into an energy healer and they teach you how and to flow with the energy, you could do your own assessments. I will say that when you're doing your own energy healing, however, there are certain things that you can do to help restore your body. But it would be beneficial if you did get with the energy healer, because they're going to notice things that you don't notice. Okay, it's just like if you went to a doctor. I'm assessing my third eye now. If you go to a doctor and you are a doctor and you're trying to figure out what's going on, you might miss something. But if you actually let your colleague doctor look at the same thing, they'll be able to formulate different ideas about what may be going on. So if everything's flowing good and everything is, in balance and harmony within your life, that's fine. However, if something is off, I would highly recommend reaching out to a energy healer, a sound healer, just somebody that works with the chakra system to see what is going on. So what do we do after that? After we do an assessment, where do we go? So typically with a session, we discuss kind of what's going on. So for example, if the heart is not flowing the way it needs to, it can impact the whole body, because the heart chakra is the bridge. It's right between the three upper chakras and the three lower chakras. So the heart chakra right dab in the middle, and it's crucial that it's flowing correctly. However, it controls a lot of things, because it controls physically the respiratory system, the lungs, it controls the cardiac system, the heart, and if that is off, then the blood flow and everything's not going in your body correctly, which then can impair your whole body. On a higher dimension side, the heart chakra is what's controlled, or what controls some of your emotions, okay? So if you are having issues with like forgiving somebody, or you've had a heartbreak because of a relationship or something like that, and it's impacting you, it can impact your respiratory system, it impacts the cardiac system. So whenever someone is having a hard time going through like a breakup, they can have a response within the body. They might have an increased heart rate, they could have an increased respiratory system, and this panic or anxiety attack occurs. And that's because the heart chakra is not balanced right. So if you were a client and you came in here, we would discuss what's going on. It's all very holistic. So just because I seen somebody previously that day that heart chakra is off doesn't mean that's the same issues, because it's not. We all have our own experience and our own stuff that we work through, and that's what makes it so interesting about being holistic, because it's no cookie cutter formula. So many times the medical model right now thinks that you are a cookie cutter. You're just like the next person. You're just like the neighbor next door. You might be the same person that you work with. And that's not true, because our bodies are different and we experience things different. And the way we experience things impacts us greatly because of trauma, PTSD, all that our body defense mechanisms is firing off to try to protect us during those events. And that alters your whole body, your whole being. And if we're trying to treat somebody exactly the same, we are failing those individuals, because that's not the proper way to bring healing to the body, mind, soul, and spirit. So that's kind of how the assessment would go. We would do a quick assessment, see what's going on, talk about it a little bit, and then go from there. So if you were doing energy healing, I would go into that. If you're doing sound healing, we'd find some instrument or a singing bowl that resonates with that chakra and allow that energy and frequency to help restore the chakra. So then when you get done, hopefully we have gained some kind of insight and we've made some progress on how it's feeling now. Then we would reassess with the pendulum, or if you are working with your hands, if that practitioner is, they can go back over it and feel the energy. And I love doing this. When I'm working with somebody with energy, I definitely use my hands. To assess, I use the pendulum, see what's going on, then I'll set the pendulum to the side, and then I will do a full body scan and just feel the chakras, the energy flowing. Is it flowing? Does it feel like it's not flowing? What do I feel and assess on that kind of realm? And then at the end, I will pull when I really feel like the chakra system, the chakras are flowing right, and the session is coming near an end. I'll grab the pendulum, reassess, and see what's going on. Hopefully by then, the chakras are back in alignment. So that's the assessment and kind of how a session may go, depending on where you go to. If you found this beneficial, please like, subscribe to the channel so you get new videos that come out every single week. Tuesdays, I will be discussing something with the chakra system because I am a chakra coach. And then Thursdays, we should, unless vacations, things like that. But Thursdays, we typically have a guest speaker on the show, and they are a holistic practitioner in some way, and they get to share how they help their clients on a holistic level heal their body, whatever it may look like. So again, my name is JR, Chakra Healing Coach, and I hope you enjoyed this. Again, like, share, subscribe, let other people know how they could really heal themselves, what a session would look like if they went to an energy healer or a sound healer or a holistic practitioner, so that it doesn't seem so scary. It doesn't have to be scary at all. You know, let's get rid of the fear and everything and dive into our health and help heal our body. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next week.